A message for Los Angeles voters.
Terry, you know, in all the years that we've been doing this, I've never done a piece for somebody in politics outside of the high desert. So for those that don't know me, my name is Joseph W. Brady. I'm the president of the Bradco Companies in Victorville, California. But I'm also proud to have been born and raised in Los Angeles, California. I was born in Los Angeles in late October of 1956. I was born at Good Samaritan Hospital near downtown in 1956. My grandfather, Joe Brady, was a well-known and famous attorney who he was tax counsel for Ford and Boeing. My father was a non-practicing attorney, and he lived in Los Angeles. We reside in Hancock Park. My mother was very much involved in raising a lot of money for Holly Grove and the Amundsen Theater, etc. I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about how mad I was when I was in downtown Los Angeles last Thursday night for dinner with some friends from the East Coast, the Salkins. I think that you know them. We were downtown, and while we walked from the hotel we were staying at to a dinner, which was 7 or 8 blocks, the homelessness problem in downtown LA it's pathetic. It's embarrassing. I mean, Skid Row goes down 64 blocks and it's nothing but homeless. I understand that people are having a problem, but I also understand one thing. We have a chance. The people in LA, this is not the people anywhere else, the people in Los Angeles have a chance to hire the best mayor you're ever going to get in the world, and that's Rick Caruso. I'm not getting paid by Rick Caruso. I met Rick Caruso one time. But I can tell you, in my industry, I've been in the commercial real estate business for 43 years. I've been here for 34 years. I'm going to send this video to one of his close friends, Lou Horn, who's the president of the Western Division of CBRE, who I have a lot of respect for. There is not a better person suited for this job today than Rick Caruso. Why? One, he's a businessman. He's done extremely well. Anything he touches turns to gold, and he is a no BS, no nonsense person. He'll get it done. So as I watch the ads up here, and I was watching them in LA, you know, to me, I don't care if you're Republican or Democrat. You know, Congressman Bass, all she talks about is the fact that, you know, he's a Democrat. I don't think people care what political affiliation you are. When you have over 40,000 documented people in LA alone, 65,000 LA County alone, I mean, you can't get away from that. What Rick has said he would do is literally enact an emergency measure, you know, the day after that, the day that he gets in, and build thousands and thousands of units. Terry, when I knew the day that Rick Caruso decided to run, that he would be the right mayor. There's been no doubt. But when the LA Times, it has been so clear. I get the LA Times, Rick. I get the Sun. I get the Daily Press. I get all kinds of publications. But I can tell you, you have rubbed the LA Times wrong because, one, you haven't kissed their butt. You're not telling them what they want. They want to be beholden to somebody else. I really candidly wish I could cancel the LA Times, but I get it because I like the sports coverage, I like their business coverage. But there is no doubt they don't like him because he's going to do something. And why the LA Times would not support somebody doing something, I just don't know. To me, it's like the LA Times is supporting a corrupt city hall. I mean, a city hall that I was raised near. It was one of the tallest buildings, Terry, when I was a kid. That and the Occidental Building and the Union Bank Building. I was downtown all the time with my father. And I'll tell you, you know, when you see that City Hall building, you think about Mayor Sam Yorty and Mayor Reardon, some of the great leaders that we've had there. My parents would roll over in their grave if they saw how bad this was. And when I was going down to see my father back in 2017 before he died, I was appalled at how our leaders had gotten us into this position. I mean, the leadership in City Hall is absolutely beyond corrupt. This recent racist comments that they had, and, you know, with Kevin DeLeon and everybody else, you know what, clear it out, clean it out. You know, Mrs. Bass, you might be a really nice lady. We need a business person to come on in and to help cut deals quickly. The city of Los Angeles has over 7,500 properties that could be used for all kinds of stuff. I'll tell you this, Terry. Yesterday and Sunday, I went to Caruso's website. I've seen a ton of political websites. I've been a part of it. I've spent money. I've supported candidates. I don't think I've seen a better website done that not only talks about what he's going to do, but is fully articulated. He's not getting up and shooting from his hips. He deeply cares. He was born and raised in Los Angeles. His family was from Los Angeles. And I think for one time, well, I don't live in Los Angeles. It's still my home, and it will always be my home. I'm going to send this down, and I don't know what Lou Horn can do with it. I don't care what he does with it. At the end of the day, we need a business person to come on in and clean house in the city. He won't have any meetings with lobbyists. He doesn't need to be around lobbyists. Nobody's going to go lobby Rick Caruso. The nice thing about people in my industry, the development industry, they all understand the game. They're usually the ones that are lobbying the planning commission or the city council for a project that they're doing. So when you and really, I would visit Rick Caruso's website. It is probably the best website I've seen, and it talks about each one of the issues that he's going to tackle, how he's going to do it, how he's going to bring people together. So we have a chance now, Los Angeles. Now's your time. Vote Rick Caruso. I'm proud that he has come from our industry, and I'm proud to do this whole video. I don't know if it will make any difference, but if it does, God bless you, Rick Caruso. My name is Joseph Brady. I'm proud to be the president of the Brad Co. Companies in Victorville, California.